Atlanta is often called the city in a forest because it has so many trees covering much of the area. Now the city council wants to make sure it stays that way.
Yeah, leaders voted to establish and maintain a 50% tree canopy throughout the city. News Ed reporter Kim Luffler tells us why it's so important.
Atlanta is often called a city in the forest for a reason. The city has the highest percentage of urban tree canopy cover in the entire country. Council members say this legislation is meant to maintain that title as the city continues to grow.
And as a native, you want to give your children and grandchildren the Atlanta you enjoyed. And the Atlanta I enjoyed was very green, very lush, full of trees.
Councilmember Michael Bond is one of the 12 sponsors of the resolution passed Monday to establish a 50% tree canopy throughout the city.
What that means is that as we move forward in the continuing development of our new tree ordinance, that we have the policies and laws in place to make sure that we're protecting our tree canopy.
The city is already close to that 50% goal. The most recent study by Georgia Tech in 2018 found the tree canopy at 46.5%, but that's down about 1.5% from 2008. The goal is to ensure trees don't come at the expense of new construction.
So that we're not clear-cutting trees, that we're asking developers to try to save as many trees on their developable property, whether that's multifamily, whether that's a commercial business or a home.
Trees have been found to have a big impact in urban areas by keeping pavement cooler and removing air pollutants.
It affects our quality of life in the most direct individual sense by providing oxygen, but also providing peace of mind, providing beauty to our city and to our communities. We've been lucky over the past decades or so that we still have as much tree canopy as we do, but now we're going to be intentional about maintaining it.
This legislation also calls for the Department of City Planning to conduct a survey every 5 years to make sure that 50% tree canopy is being maintained. In Atlanta, Kim Luffler, Fox 5 News.